Hello everyone and welcome back to B3X. Today we're watching HELLUVA Season 2, Episode 6, Oops-a-daisy. The big uh-oh, if you would. Now, in the last episode we met Blitz's sister who wanted fuck all to do with him. Yeah, it was under 30 seconds, we're getting demonetized, baby. We'd love to see that. But, either way... Sister doesn't really want much to do with him. Life doesn't really want much to do with him. We're really just seeing Blitz be completely and utterly lonely constantly. I'm getting over a sunburn. And I'm not peeling yet, but my back, chest, and, legs are so itchy. And I'm really not sure what you're supposed to do about that besides just let it itch, you know? And it's the middle of my back. I'm really upset about this. This is causing me great distress throughout the day. So here we are. We're back at it again with the white vans, doing our best, and yeah. Guys, there's graphic sexual violence, something. I can't read words good. So immediately we're shot in a noir style. Like to see that. Starting with the, what's it called? Again, I know no one gives a fuck. But, we start in with this slow zoom on a rainy day into this really nice, movement shot with the rain in the background and the smooth jazz tells me one thing. We're either doing a noir episode or there's going to be some type of noir element off the bat. Look at that, a femme fatale. Oh, yeah. She's sucking... Is she blowing him as she's doing this? Oh my god.
Rise and shine, Ozzy.
Oh, again with the horn.
Don't blame me. Blame how fucking fun they are. Okay, so...
Honestly fair. Odd that they're using same musical elements from, I shouldn't say musical elements, but it kind of has a certain Beetlejuice effect. I was completely dead wrong about the noir situation, by the way. I guess if it was black and white, we would have had it.
Blame me. Blame how fucking fun they are. Okay, so today you have a meeting with the distributor about the new shipment of vibrators.
Nice.
Then you gotta host a safety meeting because of what happened with the old shipment of vibrators.
Okay.
And then you have a nooner with Prince Stolas.
You scheduled me during lunch.
Well, you're pretty good at squeezing things in. But
God
I'm not down for
damn.
a big old breakfast.
Let me guess. I'm handling that too.
I mean, unless you want me to take a crack at cooking again.
No. Never again.
What?
Oh,
Maybe
oh.
I could burn the milk this time.
I mean, you could try.
Oh, you know what I'm craving? Burgers!
No.
A good
it's too
burgie?
early for burgers, you maniac.
Burger time! Burger time! Burger time!
I kind of love their dynamic. It's adorable. I love the little dress that I forget the character's name is wearing. It's Blitz's nemesis. I'm really bad with names, to be honest with you. It's Alex Brightman, though. I like the dress. The fuck was that? King of Oz, a hypocrite? Oh, shit. Is it because it seems like he's in love and not just lusting? Let's see. Bust the biggest and ballsiest, hop for the very best, fun times and about, hottest below, sales yet, proprietor or relocator, breast implants. The Lust Rin News? Oh, Ring. I'm stupid, I can't read good. I like the music, though.
I can pick up some more while I'm out today.
About that, you're still going to that contest rehearsal without me?
Well, you have a packed day today, and I know you aren't big on the whole mammon thing, so...
It's
Makes sense.
the Greed Ring. One of the cities is literally called Ransom.
You worry too
Yeah.
much. You know I ain't afraid of ropes. Sides. I'm slippery.
I mean, only after I...
What?
What?
Come on, Oz. I can be on my own one day.
But you haven't
True.
been to the Greed Ring alone since becoming Ma'am's big brand figure.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not like I'm gonna stick around.
I can get you an escort.
I can handle it. Come on, Big Daddy. Please.
Are you telling me that Oz has fallen in love? That doesn't bode well for the rest of hell, I think. I don't really understand how things work. You know, the dynamics of hell is interesting because it, you know, it's genuinely undiscovered territory in the sense of, like, we go through, like, a lot of the lore and stuff, and, like, they're using a lot of, like esoteric and, like, Kabbalistic, like, demons and other things like that. Like, they're using names that were around, like, the early centuries, and, like, when I say early centuries, I mean, like, they're just kind of like, yeah, Mammon's like a demon. Not in the Bible, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he comes about when they, like, start associating them with, like, different stars. Fuck, how did this work? A long time ago, I was researching a book for, like, doing, like, exorcisms, because I'm a weird person and I like to be factually correct when I write things. I remember, like, the first, like, classification of demons, it wasn't the second Song of Solomon, or not the first one, but, like, the first one where it does, like, the 7 princes of hell is, like, some king's work in, like, I want to say the 13th century, but don't quote me on that. Because it could have been the 7th as well. But, like, it goes through, like, which deadly sin each demon or each deity is associated with. There's, like, a whole fucking thing behind it. But, like, in general, the actual dynamics of hell is very loose. Where, like, yeah, you have, like, Dante's Inferno, but Dante's Inferno isn't a spiritual text. Like, it's either all bullshit and you can do whatever you want, or it's, like, there's a very specific thing. I would think, though, that in this show's depiction of, like, hell, I've said it before, like, a lot of people focus on hell and putting, like, you know, the quirky sexual, like, I don't mean degenerate, but, like, you know, like, hedonistic lifestyle in hell. But, like, and, like, a lot of, like, the laissez-faire killing. But I don't know if we've seen any, like, truly, like, evil people, right? Down here yet. I feel like I haven't seen anyone where I'm like, now that guy's completely and utterly fucking evil. Not there yet.
Well, you know I can't say no to a face that cute.
Dude, you're the leader of lust. You can't be in love, you dumb fuck.
Stay out of trouble, Fizzy Frog.
Stop it!
It's Fizz, that was the name, huh?
Oz, I have the new shipment of...
You mind trying to have an unemotional bang sesh here?
Yeah, because we're so not in love.
Yeah, love is stupid.
Yeah.
Whew.
If it was an unemotional bang fest, you should have included your secretary into it. Not in the sense of, like, that's what you want, but, like, if you're really saying it's an unemotional lust fest and you're in the ring of lust, therefore all people would be lustful and therefore she'd want to join, and then you'd have to be like, nah, that could have created a little bit higher, like, they're still doing a good job, but just from a writing standpoint, you probably could have added that in and just tweaked it a little bit. Because it's like, you still are in, like, the lust circle, so, like, technically speak. Well, then also he's in a position of power, so, like, I don't really know where his stand is on, like, quid pro quo, like, type of, like, sexual assault and rape and stuff. So, like, it's interesting all around. A lot of dynamics at play.
That was close, huh?
Just come right back when it's over and keep your phone.
But I assume if he is the leader of hell, well, not leader, but, like, the leader of the lust ring of hell, he would obviously perform quid pro quos, right? Like, right? Am I fucking crazy for that? Because, like, right?
Anya, okay?
Got it right here. Be right back after. Don't worry, Oz. I'll be super low-key. Nobody will notice me.
Jizz Lord. That... It looks like they noticed you. Okay, yeah. Thanks. This seems very stupid. Yeah. Girls!
Man, it's great not being in the spotlight for once.
I don't know how you are giving both, like, Paris Hilton at her best and Lindsay Lohan at her worst, but, like, goddamn, you have found a way.
Look, lady, it's not my fault if you only know how to make coffee that tastes like piss.
Amen.
Oh, wow, looky.
Oh, the fly dogs.
Oh, fuck. You again.
Stalking me now, huh?
Okay, that's not it.
Flatter yourself, clown. I have my own life, you know, without you in it.
Amen.
Sure, Blitzo.
The O is silent now, bitch. And it is. We've been in each other's relative vicinity twice in the last 15 years. That would make me the shittiest stalker in history.
Twice
Agreed.
is already way too much.
Thank you, Alex Brightman.
Yeah, well, at least I'm still actually working for my shit and not getting everything handed to me like some pampered attention whore.
Agreed! You're in Lust King. Your job is to do lust. That means you're gonna be handed things because people are lusty. It's, like, funny because, like, technically speaking, the cardinal sins, like, you know, your 7 deadly sins, the main reason why they're, like, considered... Because they're less, like, sins and more of, like, personality traits, because it's, like, you can be lustful, be greedy, be envious, be, like, have wrath, feel pride, have a lazy day, and, like, I'm definitely missing one. And I'm greedy? Did I say greedy? Greed, lust, envy, sloth, wrath, pride. What am I missing? Gluttony. Fuck. Missing gluttony. Dummy. Stupid boy. The point is not that those sins are just, like, inherently evil. It's, like, it's more of that, like, you become slaves to them, in a way. And, like, part of, like, the aspect of getting rid of it is to, like, not try to get rid of them, but, like, do, like, the heavenly virtues. And it's interesting because not even from a religious context, like, being incredibly lustful, or being incredibly prideful, or being incredibly gluttonous, or being incredibly greedy, it makes you a miserable person. Like, it really does. And, like, being a slave to it makes you miserable. And it's like, does that mean you need to be overly generous? Does that mean you can't have pride in the things you do? Does that mean you can't do this or that? It's like, yeah, sure, but let's just take pride for an example. If you genuinely believe that you are the greatest thing on earth and your shit don't stink, and you don't acknowledge that there are people that have helped you or gotten you to a place you need to be, like, yes, you can acknowledge that you have done things that are incredibly hard. You can also do that while still pointing out that people have helped you get to where you are, or you were gifted the ability to learn at a quicker rate, or you, like, you have certain attributes that you were born with that other people don't have on the onset, so you can at least be humble about that. But if you refuse to have that humility, like, you lead a miserable fucking life. Like, it's like that weird fine line, you know what I mean? Of, like, it's not evil to have, like, a lust-filled heart. It is evil to allow you to lust after somebody so much that you decide that their consent no longer matters. Like, it's not that, like, these things are actually inherently evil in and of themselves, because they're feelings and emotions that all people feel. It's more about these feelings in excess, not under control, lead to some of the most atrocious shit you could ever fucking imagine. Just saying, like, that's just more or less where that ends up going.
Yeah, well, guess that's what resilience and talent gets ya. Plus, my
Excuse
horns
me?
were always bigger than yours, weren't they?
What does that even mean? Love that for Blitz.
So, you say you're good? Because we really need a big
Ah,
score
Crim.
right now.
The best. Had a royal on the ropes just last week.
Sure, but not dead?
It was called off. But I have a body count in the hundreds. I ain't
Nice.
afraid to go after anyone. Women, kids, cute little face puppy looking things. Don't matter.
Hey, man.
I'll tell you what. If you can deliver something of value, I'll consider it.
One moment.
God damn it.
Hired.
Funny to run into you again, Blitzy.
Oh, that's not his fault.
With a famous friend.
Oh, fuck me.
For the record, we are not friends.
Fair. Ozzy's Willy Wonka dildo factory noises. Lol, get it? I do get it. I do get it a lot. God, I love having subtitles on. It is probably one of my favorite bits. Oh, they're painting them!
Larger. You can never be too large. You can never be too large.
So I have a question. You know, YouTube had for a while a dildo testing video where they showed it and they had just a man in front of like a screen or something, right? Getting that into his ass. And like that was fine. Why do they have to actually blur out the dildos? By the way, I'm not saying that that was fine. I'm just pointing out that like I feel like YouTube's guidelines of like what's permissible and what isn't permissible is just kind of they flip a coin and make a decision whenever they feel like it. And like sure, I guess. But I feel like they shouldn't have to blur out all the dicks, right? Right? Like that seems silly to me. Oh, that's a big fucking dragon cock, huh?
Spot right there. That's good. I like that. That's good.
Oh my god. I'm confused on what they were trying to do. Yeah, that's not lust if you have a painting of the person. You're gonna have to fuck Stolas for this to work.
Stolas! Hey there, birdie babe. Haven't seen you since you crashed my club. How you been? Still getting your kink on with that feisty imp?
Well, that's actually what I'm here about. You see, I seem to have found myself with feelings for him, and I'm not sure if it's a mutual thing.
Well, I can tell you, if you're looking for a love potion, you came to the wrong fucking guy. I don't fuck with that artificial bullshit. Lust shouldn't be about force. It's an art to be earned and enjoyed.
Yeah, you can't, but that's not lust. Then that's courtship. That is the opposite of like I'm not talking about Vizipop. I'm just saying that like philosophically you can't make that distinction of like it like that force shit. It has to be earned. But that's not how lust works, because lust is a feeling. It is something that can build, and unless it is under control, it can lead to horrible things that like hurt like a lot of people. So like Osmandius, you can't just be like it needs to be earned. It needs to be enjoyed. Like you are in hell. Like, you can't just say it needs to be earned, it needs to be enjoyed, because quite literally, you can go from a sadistic attitude and just say like, well, who needs to enjoy it? Why do both parties need to enjoy it? What if I enjoy it and I get enjoyment from them not enjoying it? That's like that. Like, this is what I mean by like it doesn't like it doesn't grow or match the actual attitude that is associated with that ring. Like, in Greed, people boil in gold. Like, in Dante's Inferno, I think in the Greed ring, they literally boil people alive in molten gold because their lust and love for gold is so great that they'd rather boil in the object than actually have to, you know, not do that. So, like, I don't know. maybe it's my own like religiosity and upbringing of like how I just view like certain like ideas of what sin is and ideas of like how things work. I try to be consistent where I can. I know for a fact I'm not, you know, but I try to be. I just don't think you could sit there and just say lust shouldn't be about force. But it is. Like, and unfortunately, it is. When you look at somebody and you immediately want to fuck them and sexualize them, you have now reduced them to an object. That is what you have done. I am sorry. I'm not sitting here and saying I've never done it. Lord knows I have. I'm just pointing out that you have now reduced them to an object. So by, like, it's not that it's about force. I'm just saying that it's still dehumanizing. And then when you get to that dehumanization level and that lust grows and grows and grows, you get to the point where, again, they're not human. They are an object. I am disavowing this, and I'm saying that is fucking disgusting, by the way. I'm pointing out that is a disgusting mentality that people should not have. I'm just saying that, like, with greater, like, with an abundance of lust, this is what it lends itself to, and this is where it typically leads. So, like, you can't say it shouldn't be about force because you're now making a distinction and you're creating love.
Force.
I can't wait for Stolas to say this, by the way, and my entire 3-minute rant is now just fucking moot.
It's an art to be earned and enjoyed. It's all about that journey to pleasure town. You feel me?
Oh, no, never that. You see, this inn has a business he runs. He needs to access the mortal realm to carry out his work. I know your demons are some of the only ones who can traverse freely and legally. I was wondering if you could assist me in finding a way he could too.
Oh, Stolas. My heart bleeds for you, but my partner, business partner, Fizzarali, hates your imp guy. Blitzo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Hates.
He does? But why?
Not my story to tell, but trust me, I would help if I could, but I can't. Sorry.
I don't believe that. I think you're just kind of a dick. Oh, he's in love, bro. He's so in love.
Hello, Osmodius. You
Hey,
don't
it's
know
Moxie's
me,
voice
but you
actor
don't
again.
need to. All you need to know is I have your little jester.
How are they following this, and how are they doing that
Want it
zoom?
back alive, you will give me exactly what I want.
Do you have any idea who you are fucking with?
I think it's a recording.
You probably just asked if I know who I'm dealing with. And oh yes, I know. The weakest and most non-threatening of the sins. The king who will do whatever it takes to save the worst-kept secret in all of hell. We both know you won't risk anything happening to the clown. So be a good little bitch boy and do the thing. My lawyers will be over shortly with the contract of demands. You have until the witching hour to sign it.
So 3 a.m.?
Now cut. I said cut it, you fucking...
You could have edited that. So my general thing is that the weakest would probably be Sloth, right? Because Sloth is, I quite literally have no, like, I was gonna say, like, Sloth is almost like depression in a way, but that's not true. Because, like, depression is something you can't control, where Sloth is, like, the active choice to do nothing. But someone who has, like, Sloth would be, like, someone who's, like, truly, like, slothful is, like, I quite literally would rather sit in my, like, you ever have that moment where you're like, oh, I want to change the channel, but the remote's over there and I don't feel like getting up? That is Sloth. Or, it's like, I want to eat, but, like, I just don't feel like it. That is Sloth. Sloth is almost like starving to death because, like, you just don't feel like it. So it's like that's like that same attitude of, like, when you're going through, like, your seasonal depression and you're like, fuck, I don't want to get out of bed, so you just spend an entire day just in bed doing nothing, and then you feel like shit afterwards because you just spent all day doing nothing, so then you just kind of stay in that weird feedback loop of constantly feeling sorry for yourself. That's more or less what Sloth is. lust at least can lead to, like, assault. I shouldn't say at least, but, you know. This is easy.
Chill out, Jester. Christ on a stick. It's like you've never been tied up before.
Sure, but not by a bunch of psychos and a piece of shit.
Am I... Okay, am I the psycho or the piece of shit?
Thank you.
Yeah, that checks.
How is this happening? I was just supposed to grab some gas station milk and rehearse some juggling.
Oh, relax. I'm sure your big royal chicken ain't gonna let anything happen to his peppy little fuck doll.
Amen.
Oh, playing that card, huh? Okay, what about you? Seems your tastes have gotten more regal lately.
Yeah, well, unlike you, I fuck who I want when I want. I'm not gonna be tied down to some big blue blood asshole.
Hey,
Fooled me
man.
the way Princey was cozying up to you at Ozzy's.
Hey, Stolas only cares about having a rugged peasant raw dog him into his mattress. It's...
Amen! Except that they're both clearly in love.
nothing, you know... It's nothing else.
Then why were you even there?
Other very important reasons, of course.
Like what?
I don't actually care.
I mean, Stolas is just a loud, thirsty bitch who loves feeling the thrill of getting dicked by the lower class. It's a novelty to him.
Literally just said I don't care.
And then
Yeah.
he'll call me and try and see how my day was, and he'll pretend to care about me and comment on my photos and laugh at my jokes.
Oh, well that's definitely your clue right there that it's all bullshit.
I know, right? He's just a fake privileged asshole.
Sounds like you just hate him for being a prince. Because no one, and I mean no one, pretends to care that much just for a cheap lay.
Point is, royal demons don't give a shit about guys like us. They're all the fucking same.
That's
Truth!
always true.
Oh.
But I guess you're right. They can't all be the same if some have taste and some want to fuck you.
Can we talk about something other than my sex life? Tank, does fucking that lust guy make this what you're all about now?
You brought it up, asshole!
You two shut the fuck up already! Bicker like a couple of teen skanks.
Truth!
As far as I'm concerned, you two are both embarrassments to our kind for meddling with blue bloods to begin with.
Okay, then kill us.
But at least Loudmouth here has the sense to only fuck his rich bitch, instead of being a little purse dog.
Oh, great. The fucking supremacist is on my side. Wonderful.
Neither of you filth bags know.
You are in hell. I cannot stress enough that you're gonna have supremacists in hell. And technically speaking, like, it's like weird because almost like, I can't even say like, oh, it takes the agency out of it, but like, you're in hell. Hypothetically, if hell exists, Hitler is in hell. If you have a hell like this, then you're going to have Hitler walking around doing Hitler shit, talking about the fucking extermination of all whatever that are not whatever. You can't, like, I love this show. I also will point out that this show tries to have its cake and eat it too, where it's like, you have created hell where, you know, all hypothetically what we view as taboo things will happen. It goes through like jokes of like incest, sex stuff. You know, they'll put dildos up, they'll like put that stuff up, which some people will deem as like taboo and not okay to talk about. And it's like, yeah, but it should be okay to talk about. But then it's like, I agree, it should be okay to talk about. I also think, though, that if you're going to do it, like, yeah, you're gonna have racists in hell, because racism is not cool. You're gonna have horrible fucking people in hell, because, hypothetically, you know, horrible people typically go to hell in the lore. So, like, it's not all rainbows and fun. You're gonna have a couple supremacists, and technically speaking, like, you're almost in the same boat, unfortunately. Like, it's like a weird, I don't know. Because again, I keep saying I don't know because I'm thinking it out real time. If you can't tell, like, that's what I do here is I think things out real time, and it's really annoying because then we get 30 to 50-minute episodes, but, like, I'm just thinking through my thought process, and I'm like, yeah, there's going to be racists and supremacists in hell, and you can't really be upset when they're on your side because it's like, you're both kind of in hell, you know?
What, you're even?
Unless you go through, like, the good... honestly, if heaven is real, I'd be cool with the good place situation. The good place seems nice, but the question is, was I born before or after the reformation of the bad place? That's the question.
Been talking about. If you think you're superior to anyone, then you are no better than any royal.
Don't you dare finish that sentence, clown.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
I said watch them, not fuck them. Get your hands off the merchandise.
Ever heard of mouthwash? Fuck face!
Yeah.
Can I just sign it already? Like, can we move this along?
Sire, you need to know the contents of this contract. You can't just sign it. A deal made with a sin like yourself would be everlastingly binding. Perhaps I can look it over. I'm a fast reader. Oh, This is a contract giving Crimson all of Ozzy's factory assets and giving him permission to use Fizzerolli's head for a wall decoration.
Wait, what?
Just making sure you're paying attention. Here's the real contract.
Oh, this will be fun. I love words.
You know, you're really bad at
Damn.
You know, last time I checked, I was a fucking jester, not an escape artist.
Maybe you should try.
I just want to go home.
You want me to get you out?
Yes. You had a knife this whole time.
Get fucked.
Work this. Bingo.
We love Blitz in this house, because Blitz don't give a fuck.
So what now, genius?
See that remote?
I mean, I could stretch down there.
No. I have a better idea.
Oh man. No, this tracks.
Keep it down. I'm shooting 8-ball over here.
Yeah, this is right.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck me.
This is cool. I like this Rube Goldberg machine.
Well, that didn't
That was dope.
show off.
Well, I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do? Jesus Christ, Fizz. You gotta try a little bit harder. Dog, you are a gesture and a clown. Your job is to... I feel like clowns should all know instinctually how to fight. I feel like that's just part of the lore. If you're, like... Clown school also gives you, like, a Tai Chi or, like, some type of jiu-jitsu background. I can't confirm it, but I won't deny it.
This usually works. God damn it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
What
Get
the
fucked.
fuck, Fizz? How is someone this flexible, this useless in combat?
I'm a performer. I sing, I dance, I promote products that I don't actually use. I don't do danger.
Well, good
That's
to know
fair.
You're still a wimpy circus puss.
I do want to point out that I just feel like it needs to be said, because it's like, I could sit here and talk about philosophy a lot because I like philosophy, but but in terms of the filmmaking of this show, like, or at least the animation instead of filmmaking is probably the better term. Choreography is fantastic, smooth and dynamic. Like it really is using the medium to its fullest extent, where it's like it's providing a nice form of slapstick comedy, bringing it into like this very dynamic camera movement where it's not even. Like, was that even a cut? No. So, like, what it does is you watch the camera move. Boom. It's already there before it gets there, but it's happening at such a... When he's eating his ass. Nice. But, like...
Fuck, Fizz. How is someone this flexible?
And then he's using his legs. Like, it's very clever, and I would love to see the storyboards for this show. Just because it does such a good job of a fluid animation and getting it to where it needs to be. Like, A+. Genuinely, A fucking plus.
This useless in combat.
I'm a performer. I sing, I dance, I promote products that I don't actually use. I don't do danger.
Well, good to know you're still a wimpy circus puss.
I'd give you a comeback, but that imply I'd give a shit what you think.
You always cared what I thought.
Oh, after what you did to me?
I didn't do anything. It was an accident.
An accident? Are you kidding me? You always had it out for me because people liked me better. You wanted me gone because you were jealous, just wanting the spotlight. I looked
Correct.
up to you. I thought you were my best friend. You ruined my life. And then you just left me. I lost so much because of you, and you selfish piece of shit. You didn't even care.
I did care. It was
Oh.
an accident. It was. Okay, you're right. It was all my fault. Okay, I should have done more to help. I was trying. There was so much going on. I was trying to get help, Fizz. It was still my fault.
Glad you can admit it. Want a medal?
Look, I'm sorry, Fizz. I am so sorry that you got so hurt. I'm sorry for what you lost. And I know I can never make that right.
You had braces?
But you have no
You had little demon braces? That's adorable.
idea what I lost in that fire.
Oh, his mother died in that fire. Very nice indirect storytelling right there. Very, very cool. Trusting the audience. Love that.
What I lost in that fire. I mean, it's all my fault. I'd hate me too.
Not the pity party.
Do hate.
So, why didn't you try to tell me any of this? Or come see me? Even once would have been fine.
I tried. You were all I had left, Fizz, but they told me you didn't want to see me.
I never told them that.
Bullshit. You didn't?
No, and no one told me you came.
Oh, right on the stairs!
Trying
Oh.
to have a fucking emotional moment here.
Okay, so
Love that.
I believe this draft allows for some factory ownership, specifically located in the greed ring, with allocated funds going to your client for the foreseeable future, while ensuring the safe return of one Fizzerali.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. Now, let me just reread this. Hurry up! Yelling won't make me read faster.
Look, misunderstanding.
Listen, they're gonna get out of hell, no problem. This is gonna be such an easy clap for the lads, but like, you know, at what cost?
No, it's hard to just forgive you. It's been 15 years, and that's so much time.
Yeah?
I guess you didn't really ruin my life.
Well, you're telling me getting blown up didn't ruin your life?
It was painful and challenging, and, you know, fuck you still, but...
Yeah, fair.
It's not like I'm broken, and I now have someone who understands me, and... fuck you! My life has actually been pretty great.
Yeah, that's lovely. You got a good thing going on with that horny rooster fucker, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's been fantastic.
I love that for him.
You know, it's a great gig, and
Yeah, no, I love that for him.
Biggest cock, you know,
Yeah.
like massive. I mean,
Bro, you could just, first off, king, but like, just say that you love him. That's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
imagine like the biggest, just a giant, huge, like a kaiju, but it's a cock. You know what I mean?
A kaiju cock?
Monster. It's big. It's huge.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
It's a
I'm happy
kaiju
for you,
cock.
Fizz.
If you want to prove yourself, cowboy, here's your chance.
You've been a pain in my ass long enough, Blitz. Now, I'm gonna break you like a fucking horse.
Oh, don't you dare talk sexy to me.
Still on the horse thing?
Fizz, remember how you used to distract my dad so I could steal his booze?
I mean, yeah. Why?
Yeah, well, I need to get up to that window there to bust us out.
Oh, one distraction coming up.
Love this for you.
When I was a young boy,
There's always a lot of music in this show, and I love it.
The scars all seem to heal, and soon all I feel is regret. And now I'm a grown man, I've lost it all again. But what I'll miss the most, pay close attention while you get a look. Yeah, look at this. Then look at that. Here's a hat. This nonsense mostly doesn't mean a thing. But listen closely, maybe it explains everything. The secret to Bitcoin, computers and microchips, the key to the future. If you only look at this, riches untold. You'll have dollars and gold. If you focus on me, as the story unfolds. Look at this.
Oh my god. Which mystery?
I don't know how long I can do this.
I'm gonna need another 60 seconds.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna need another 60 seconds.
Alright, 21 minutes. Let's see if it's on the dot.
Trying to say, I will say if you look this way. You know, it's just as a nonna Fitzarelli used to say. Puzza lasagna, contorni limoncello, forte piano. Buongiorno alla vongole.
They're imps, right?
Firenze, bucatini, cingale, cingale. So look at this. Please look at this. I am running out of places I can take this bit. So look at this. Look at my face. I regret every event that got me in this place. This little song is driving me insane. My exhaustion is audible. Now the ending is probable, cause this ruse is impossible to maintain. So
21 minutes, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Nice. Almost on the dot. That being said, I'll wait, but I figured it out. I figured out where the show goes, and that's on me. I'll put my retraction in a minute. Get fucked, everyone. Oh, it crashed. Okay, so what I figured out is the way the show can easily reconcile, or has easily reconciled it, is that each thing, like each person can go to hell, right? Every person and that type of thing. They die, deemed unworthy, boom, they're in hell. I have not seen Has Been Hotel yet. I will be reacting to that, by the way, so this could all be wrong. But I think it's going based off of a combination of Dante's Inferno and just modern lore. So, like, we're gonna have our Hitlers, our supremacists, our horrible, horrible people, and probably the traitors or the heretics, you know? Like, wherever that fucking thing is in hell, that circle, that ring of hell. And because it's down there, it's almost like when people go to hell, the imps, their own things, like, they have their own, not sins, because that's not the right term, but, like, they have their own, like, for lack of a better word, sin, that they have almost like worshipped in life that they're going to hell for. And that's the circle that they end up finding themselves in, living in, and doing whatever because it's the most attractive to them. So it's like if Fizz and Blitz, like let's just say Fizz is in the lust ring and Blitz is in greed, where I don't actually know exactly what ring Blitz is in, but like they wouldn't like the supremacist because that is a completely different ring that they have no attraction or like want to be a part of. There we go. Figured that out. We reconciled that one, everyone. And all the comments that call me a freak loser, you are still correct. But you know what? We got there. I thought it through. Just the boys.
You're actually pretty good at this action hero bullshit.
I have to be.
Put on a show, which is almost as impressive as the thing you said I was good at.
Yeah, we're still boys. We're besties.
I guess royal jesters first.
Oh, they're friends.
Get your fucking shit-stained claws off him!
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna let you get away after all this. I'm through losing these fights. This worthless little pet reeks of his overbloated master. I'll at least enjoy getting rid of them.
Okay, is it bad that I'm getting hard?
No, that's
Why is
correct.
it always a sex thing?
Don't leave him again. Blitz, do not leave him again. Blitz, do not leave him again. Blitz, do the right thing. Love this. Just the boys.
Pull me up again, you fucking prick!
I
Okay.
did, but this time I stuck around.
Mission make out. That one. You know what? The hug's good enough for me. Having that genuine kindness and friendship is really good for them.
Would it fuck up the moment if we made out right now?
Thank you! Okay. I'm so happy we were on the same page, though. So fucking happy me and Blitz are on the same page about that.
That's it. I'm going to fucking end your life. Fizzy.
Not the fizzy!
I missed you.
Get fucked, little one.
Love that. A good old murder fest, huh? Yeah, no, this is fair for me.
I'm so glad you're okay, babe. You ain't never leaving the palace without protection again.
Aw, little lappy dog.
Oz, you know there's eyes around.
I know. I don't care. Because they know if they tell anyone, I'll break them.
Well, don't worry. Today I learned that I hate going outside.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
won't have to again.
I'm sorry, I got a little messy.
You don't need to apologize for getting banged up, babe. I'm just sorry I couldn't be there.
It's okay, Oz.
Aw.
Guess I'm just not used to this kind of thing.
It's been an intense day. Just take it easy, okay?
Oh, see, now we got a dildo and a fleshlight, uncensored. We like that. We like, not that we like seeing that, but like, nice. All right, here we are. We're back to uncensored. Let's go.
Fine, really. You know I bounce back fast. Oh. So, besides my whole scary hostage thing, how was your day?
Well, I was stuck with Stolas the whole time, who, by the way, asked me to give him one of my crystals as a gift for that guy you hate. So, I told him no.
Love that. Love that for you.
Yeah, fuck it. Let him have it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, why not? You could say he earned it.
All right, then.
That was nice.
Anything for you.
Aw. They are a very cute couple, I won't lie. It's very wholesome, it is very nice. I do like them a lot.
I don't know about you, but having a violent brush with crime has given me a whole mess of new kinks.
As it should.
Wanna go make a mess?
You really think that's a good idea right now, Fizz?
Sure, don't you?
Well, obviously.
Love that. That's adorable. I like that for them. That's very cute. Don't worry, the Queves all made it home safe and... were those the dogs, the little doggies? Good for them. We made it. Guys, we made it through. Let's see, who voiced who again? Blitzo, Alex Brightman, knew that. James Monroe, Ego Hart as Ozzy Asmodeus. Yeah. Stolas. Yeah, they really are going off of the, fuck, what is it called? I'm looking it up right now because I need to double check what it's called. Uh, I guess it's Pierre Bensfeld's 1589 classification of demons, but I could have swore it was earlier than that. Or was them each being their own, like... Because the believe it or not, so each archangel of the, like, 7 or 8 out there are all associated with, celestial bodies. I think Raphael was Mars, maybe? Lucifer, Beelzebub. Interesting, because the Laterni of Light, which I think is the earlier one, yeah, came out earlier. No matter what, everyone puts Lucifer at Pride. Makes sense. Here we have Beelzebub as Envy in the light one, but Gluttony in Binsfeld's. Satan is Wrath. Satan is Wrath. Belphegor is Gluttony in the Laterne of Light, but Binsfield puts him as Sloth. Asmodeus is Lust in both here. Interesting. Abaddon is Sloth. Do they have... Oh, so they get rid of Abaddon and change that with Belphegor. I like how I'm just going through this because it's interesting to me. So they change Abaddon with Leviathan, which makes sense because Leviathan is the snake, is the snake, and Beelzebub is the giant monster. Well, it's technically the behemoth is a giant monster. It doesn't fucking matter. You guys don't care. Either way. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for my ranting and just not understanding things very well, because that's just kind of what I do best. But if you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Question of the day is, what circle of hell would you hang out in if you had to? I think I'd chill in Limbo. Why not? Seems like the least painful place. You're just around a bunch of if you're going based off of fucking Dante's Inferno, the unbaptized babies for some reason, which is completely and utterly unbiblical that they be in fucking hell, but alright. Fucking Dante. Dude, I love Dante's Inferno. I don't like this guy, and I don't like what he teaches, so therefore he's in hell. Yeah. It very much is, I'm gonna make a fanfic about you, and you're gonna be the villain. That is Dante's Inferno, and I fucking love it. I think it's so funny. But, thanks so much for watching. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you. Whatever.